Move over.
My phone.
Jesus Christ. This way, that way. Ready? What's up, everybody? I'm John. This is Mr. Bunzer over here. I've made up something really cool. It's a beautiful armbar drill, and it's going to help you to understand what's required of you and your body when you're actually trying to make an armbar happen. Should we show it? Let's do it. So Maddie is making a tabletop. Okay, you're going to find your partner. Your partner's going to make a tabletop. A little bit more this way. So, if I'm here on Maddie, and I'm just drinking a coffee, a nice little macchiato, it's my coffee of choice, and it's like this, I try to put it down. It falls down. Okay, it slides down his back. Maddie wants to keep a flat back. Flat. So it might help if his knees are a little bit wider and if his hands especially are a little bit wider. Okay. The other thing about Maddie is he has his fingers are facing in so that his elbows are facing out. So here's what I do. I'm underneath Maddie right here. Okay. And Maddie's strong. I can pull all of myself against Maddie here and he's not coming down. So it's important that I bring myself to him. So what I'm doing is I'm using my legs. My knees widen, okay, and my heels are gonna hook against his back. That means, as you can see, my hips are off the ground now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my hip off the ground as high up against my heels as possible. And now I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as it takes to come up. Keep your hips tight, and then start to come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? There's a difference between my hips being flat on the ground and my hips being elevated just here. Notice what you're doing with your ribs too. If your ribs are on the ground, your hips are going to want to fall back down too, but keep your ribs off the ground. You go 1, 2, 3, all the way in, and then slowly but surely all the way back. Your hammies going to hurt, which is okay, because how does this work with regards to jiu-jitsu technique? If I'm across here and I'm on Maddie, and I have a nice deep collar grip on Maddie here, and I have a grip on his arm. Anytime Maddie's elbow is away from his knee, and especially when he's giving me sufficient room underneath this leg, this arm, what I can think about doing is coming up nice and tight and bringing my legs underneath his armpits, so that they can control his shoulders, okay? With regards to that drill we practiced before, it's the same bite right now that you require. So this one is over the top of his shoulder, and I lock this one into here. And this one's behind his shoulder, okay? And I'm keeping this locked. My heels are coming down and my hips are coming up. My knees coming in and that knee's staying here too. Now to finish this armbar, all I have to do is push my knee a little bit this way so this leg slides over his head. Okay, control the arm, and we make that finish right there. So one more time, 1 and 2. I'm going to flick my hips up so that this leg comes over the top of his shoulder, and I'm hiding his elbow so his elbow can't come back. So I lift and I start to lock and make this control point right here. Knees are biting, feet are biting against his back. So now from here I use this leg. It's almost like I push my ankle out this way and throw my knee in this way. And that's going to have the effect of moving Maddie a little bit. So as I move Maddie to this side, my knee slides over his head. Control the arm here, knees together, and we get that finish right there. We'll leave it at that. There's a few mechanics working there. But the most important thing is understanding how to work that bite with your legs and with your hips, to keep your hips really close to your partner, to make angles and to get finishes going on there too. Hope that helps people. Armbars from God, let's make it happen.